Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend, and welcome to this new full update on Jasmy. All right, so we're going to do a full update regarding where we are right now in terms of the price, in terms of the structure, and then obviously what I think most of you are interested in, what's the most likely direction from here. And I have to say, Jasmy is at a bit of a breaking point here, where we are still technically holding on to some last support levels here around 1.6 cents, but on the higher time frames, and you can also see with the loss of momentum, it's not looking great. And that was also to be expected. I mean, the last times we talked about Jasmy, what we always said is that, you know, Jasmy is testing a very, very strong resistance level right here at 1.85 cents. You can see historically that's a very strong resistance level right here. It's very well tested, and well, especially in 2024, it served as one of the strongest support levels. But then in this case, it was also supported by the 7-day rolling VWAP, by the 382 fib, and just above that, which also serves as a bit of a deterrent, the 200 EMA. So we rejected there, and in general, we needed a lot of strength to break above that, and we never really got that strength, right? So the last time I covered Jasmy, what I told you is that I think it's most likely we're going to get a pullback from here, and then maybe later we can break above that, right? That's not off the table yet. But for now, Jasmy doesn't look strong enough, and the market doesn't look strong enough, or at least Jasmy's reaction to a relatively strong market is not enough to break out. And I still believe that. I mean, obviously, if things change drastically, I will change my mind as well. In the end, I'm a reactive trader, right? So I trade based on what I see at that point of time. And if I see something different than what I saw before, then I will change my mind. But what I see right now is a failed attempt to break out here. We're seeing de-risking in general in the market right here, which you can also see from Bitcoin. And we know fundamentally that next week we have a major news event with the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, which historically you see quite a lot of de-risking ahead of as well. So that's fundamentally a reason to be bearish on Jasmy. And then technically what you can see is that this entire level we had, it basically can be split up in two. First of all, you have 1.85, the main level that we tried to break in the last 2 weeks, and then to the downside you have it's very spiky, right? So it's difficult to estimate where the exact level is, but let's assume it's between 1.7 and 1.6 cents to the bottom. And what you can see right now is that we are on the verge of breaking down below that, and I don't think the price action we see right here is indicating that it wants to break back above that, right? So if we zoom into the 4-hour time frame here, there's not a lot of strength coming from this level. There's not a lot of volume. There's no open interest coming in. So therefore, short term, like especially from Sunday to Monday, volatility is usually high. So I do think we can still see a spike up into resistance. But I think the most likely further direction for Jasmy is a direction downwards into the main support level right here at 1.5 and 1.45 cents, where we have a major technical level, as you can see right here, and also the 30-day rolling VWAP. So that's what I think is most likely, and then from there we'll see again. I think initially we'll find support there, but good chance if the support is not strong from there, it will drop down lower as well afterwards. But that's something we'll talk about later in further updates. But that's what I think. All right, so short term, spike into liquidity. Most liquidity is around 1.65, 1.7 cents is a possibility, but the real move, the real direction with volume is most likely to be a move downwards if nothing fundamentally changes about the entire crypto market. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. So enjoy your Sunday. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.